Good afternoon, I'm Dwayne Carpenter, Sports Information Director at West Virginia Wesleyan College, and joining me for the men's basketball Coach's Corner is head coach Bill Lilly. Bill, thanks for being here.
Boy, Dwayne, I'm always happy to be here.
That's the highlight of your weekend.
Yes, we're looking forward to it. Let's go, Dwayne. Come on, bud.
Well, congratulations. Last night you guys hit the dangerous interstate and went all the way down to Bluefield State for a basketball game. You came back to Buchanan with a 102-87 victory. Your team shot 67% from the floor, and Justin Codwell just lit it up and had 43 points. Could you talk about his efforts and just your team shooting the ball so well last night?
Yeah, Justin had a great evening. And that old guy plays hard every night. There's nothing you never take away from him. Doesn't always make shots, doesn't always defend. I mean, we can always find faults with all of our performances, but he plays every night before he comes to compete, and that's the thing that's special about him. But last night, kind of everything was clicking, and he was in transition, he was finding people, he was scoring off the dribble, he was getting to the basket. I mean, it wasn't where he just relied on staying out and shooting jump shots.
Right.
He got to the line, 14 times last night?
Yeah.
It's another guy shooting jump shots. So, yeah, he was our Kobe last night. How's
Right.
that?
That's the fourth time now he's won 30 or more. I mean, he's just had a phenomenal season for you this year.
He generally does this, and I know this is crazy to say, Saturday afternoon games. I mean, Saturday afternoons, that old guy's an all-league player. Well, last night was a Monday night ordeal, so maybe he'll jump on board and he'll figure out that it's an all-week type thing and go from there. But he's done well. And again, you got to take into account, that old guy's playing with a broken hand right now, and he's always been gritty enough to play through injuries, but he's doing this with a hand that's still not, it's a right hand as well, it's still not fully healed and ready to go.
Okay. So Thursday, you've got a big matchup against Concord. You beat them back earlier in the season. You're going to be able to bottle up this 67% shooting team and bring them here Thursday night against Concord in a big WVIC matchup.
We haven't bottled up many 67% shooting teams. We bottled up our shooting percentage all year, but we haven't bottled up many others. But I hope so. I mean, it's that time of the year. If you play well, it's a fun thing to do, and it'll make us forget about January too if we can do that. So,
Right.
Hey, we got to see where our frame of mind is. We got to see what kind of practice you have tomorrow. You got to see where Dominic is with relation to his injury, and
Right.
all those things combined will have a huge impact on what we do. But it's always fun to come back after a win. So let's see what happens.
You've got 2 weeks left now before the WVIC tournament starts down in Charleston. What's the mindset now? I know every team wants to kind of get on a roll with this part of the season and have some momentum as they head down into Charleston.
Good question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, I'll do the same thing I've done before. What is the mindset of this team? You've seen them play before now. You've been around most of the season and seen what's taking place. You tell me, hey, what happens in our game with West Virginia State from the first half to the second half? Tell me how that mindset
Well, I didn't
changes.
see the second half. I had to take off for another obligation.
So did we.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we apparently had another obligation as well. But you go from Gardner, West
Yeah.
Virginia State goes small, goes athletic,
Mhm.
and creates that penetrating help situations all night long against everybody. But what they averaging 18 threes a game or something
Right.
like that, it's a crazy number, I know. And we hold them to 1-3, we guard the dribble penetration in the first half, we kind of take offense away from them. And then it's not like that game's full of adjustments at the half or anything, they're doing the same things.
Right.
If they're going to buy a second, we're not there. And so, hey, what happens from one half to another? What happens from one day to another? I'm looking forward to Thursday and seeing, but I don't have an answer for you. That's why I put the question back to you. Tell me.
But during that state game, Josh Miller, one of the best point guards in the conference, I thought you guys did a great job in keeping him contained.
For a half, we did.
Yeah.
Half. He has one field goal.
Yeah.
Shun does a great job defending him. The one field that he makes is kind of a off-balance kisser off the top of the board.
Mhm.
And but the second half, it's one of those things where, boy, we go from being quick and in tune and alert to just the whole thing explodes again on us. And it was one of those things where, hey, last night we had a pretty good first half. We make a few shots. We have a little bit of energy. I'm afraid the same thing's going to happen in the second half. And then you're up 15 with 10 to go, and I'm afraid, goodness gracious, you got to get one more stop right here before you can feel any better. And it's up 17 with 2.5 to go. It's like, damn, we need one more stop before we make this thing work.
Yeah.
So who knows? I don't know either. So let's just keep playing.
The 102 points that you scored against Bluefield State was a season high. Was it just a matter of your team knocking down the shots? Was it a mismatch against Bluefield State? What exactly allowed Wesleyan to play so well offensively?
We don't have any mismatches against anybody right now. I'll say that, and that's being fair to everyone in the league. Matter of fact, the league's kind of a perimeter-based league right now for the most part. You go down state, West Lib, AB, the people at the top are that way. I think we're kind of stronger in the post But we're playing last night without Dom, so we got to rearrange the lineup a little bit. We go small and play with people. Maybe Bluefield doesn't prepare for a small lineup. I'm not sure what it is. Who knows?
Yeah.
But last night we made a couple of shots. Hunter makes a couple. Justin starts making shots early. You get a little bit of a margin right there to work with, so that it's not like every possession is the most important possession of the game. And now you can play a little more relaxed. Maybe I don't know. I don't have an answer. Wish I did. I don't have one.
All right. Well, Coach, do you have anything else to add?
Nothing at all. Let's do this again sometime. Okay.
All right. Well, good luck this Thursday night against Concord. Hopefully everyone will come out and root on the Bobcat team. And until next week, Coach, thanks for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.